Things are never as they seem. Stranger Things star Nell Fisher joined us now. Thank you for coming in, Nell.
No, of course. Thank you so much for having me.
Congratulations on what has been an extraordinary experience, I'm sure. As Stranger Things fans, to be a part of this must have been amazing. How has it been, sort of being dropped into this world?
It's been pretty mad. It's been pretty mad because, obviously, like, it's such a big TV show and it's the final season. You know, it's the end of 10 years for some people. But no, it's just been, I mean, the best experience. Like, the culture on that set was just so amazing. And, you know, all the people I was working with, it was just, like, a complete dream. And, yeah, I'm just so lucky to have had that experience.
And Holly was such a pivotal character in the whole thing, but originally played by a set of twins.
Yeah.
So how did you transition that?
Yeah, so at the beginning of the season, in seasons 1 to 4, she was very much a sort of character on the periphery.
Yeah.
And yeah, so she was played by the Price twins, who I actually got to meet when I was in Atlanta, and we spent a couple hours together at a trampoline park, and we talked about, you know...
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Where else would you go?
What? Yeah, exactly. And, you know, we talked about Holly and who they thought she was and who I thought she was, which I found really useful because she's actually a very interesting character in that she has seen aspects of the Upside Down in seasons 1 and in seasons 3. But this final instalment, she finally gets, you know, thrown into it all.
Yeah. Front and centre. When you did the audition, did you know you were going to be... Was it Holly, the character you were auditioning for?
No, so I got a dummy part under the name of April. It was some real scenes, but you didn't have much of a clue what was going on. I did actually... When I was doing the audition, I was supposed to be 10 years old, and I was 11 when I auditioned, and I find that when I put my hair up in pigtails, it makes me look younger.
Right.
What I didn't know is that that's actually Holly's signature look. You know, she has her two pigtails. So it was a bit of serendipity there. But no, after the audition, I had a Zoom call with the Duffers. They explained that the part was Holly, and I still didn't quite get how big the part was. And then I read the script, and I was like, wow. It was all pretty incredible.
So had you seen it before? I was just explaining, actually, to Audrey, I'm such a wuss about things like this. It really frightens me. Had you seen it before already?
So I had been lobbying to watch it for a long time.
That's what Audrey did too.
Yeah. But my mum claimed that it would be too scary for me. She meant it would be too scary for her.
Similar.
Yeah, there we go. But I got this audition, and this was like... So, first of all, it was like, oh, I could be in Stranger Things, that's exciting. But my main thought was, OK, I now get to watch this.
It gave you the pass.
Yeah, so I just started out, and like, I didn't stop, and I went all the way from 1 to 4. And, yeah, I just kind of remember thinking what an amazing show it was and how, like, incredible it would be to be on it. But
it must be this weird juxtaposition for you, because you're right, it is this huge show. It costs $50 million an episode, which I couldn't believe when I was reading about it. People are so kind of infatuated with the show. But then you've also got to go back to school. Yeah. Like an ordinary schoolgirl. Is that strange for you? And what do your friends think? What's the situation like?
Yeah, so I think it is, like, a little strange, because obviously I was in 2024, I was in Atlanta for a whole year. I basically wasn't at school at all. And so, yeah, going back to just sort of normal life, chemistry tests, all of that, it does feel a bit awkward at first. But, like, I really love my school. I'm a huge geek.
Yeah.
But no, I think in terms of, like, other people, one of the amazing things is that teenagers actually don't really care.
No.
They're, like, really self-involved, so they're like, oh, you're in Stranger Things, that's kind of cool. Anyway, my maths teacher was being so annoying today. And, like, you can just sort of skip past it, which I actually found was really nice.
Yeah.
That I could actually have a place which was a bit of normality.
Yeah, of course.
Get back into real life.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, there's something extraordinary, isn't it? I think some of the headlines have been the new Millie Bobby Brown, of course, because when the original cast started, they were all so young, and they're all now so grown up, which is an amazing comparison to have. What was it like meeting Millie and meeting all of those guys as well?
It was so amazing, because, yeah, I just finished watching all the seasons. And yeah, like to meet them was incredible. I mean, Millie was so lovely. We had a couple scenes with her at the end of kind of episode 8 with a whole bunch of the other children who were taken by Vecna. And it was tired, it was stressful, we were doing quite long days, and she took us all aside and she taught us a dance. We all choreographed...
Was that what we were just watching?
Yeah.
Play that again?
We all choreographed a dance to Please, Please, Please by Sabrina Carpenter.
Is this it?
That's it.
Nell?
Yeah, there we go. That performance was like, I think about a month of rehearsal.
So she drives you hard then?
Yeah.
She's making sure you get it right.
No, it was so much fun. I loved it, and everyone was like so amazing. It was it does really feel like a family on that set.
Oh, I'm sure this is just the beginning too. What's happening next? So is it GCSEs or a new movie next?
Yeah, well, obviously, like, since Stranger Things has come out, there's a lot of things bubbling.
Yes.
Lovely.
I'm not completely sure what's next, but I will let you know as soon as...
But the inner geek probably wants to do your GCSEs as well, right?
Yeah.
Chemistry test or chemistry test?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for popping in. Thank you for sharing that really lovely surprise for Audrey.
No, of course.
It's so magical, isn't it, when you can see the impact that the show has had on people and families that love it as well. It's been an absolute joy to meet you. Thanks for coming.
Thank you so much.
Lovely to meet you.
Of course, you can watch all of the series Strange Things on Netflix right now.